Hello and welcome to Dingoes Ate My Podcast. I'm Paul.
I'm Dave.
And I am Justin.
This week we're talking about the episode Out of My Mind. This episode originally aired October 17th, 2000, attracting 5.1 million viewers, again down from the previous week. But next week we'll bounce back with quite a higher number. Anyway, in this episode, we start off in the cemetery where Buffy stalks her vampire prey, killing several new vampires with a little unwanted help from both Riley and Spike.
Because you know.
Riley demonstrates quite a bit of enthusiasm and new strength while fighting, while Buffy simply orders Spike to stay out of her way.
Yeah.
As Buffy and Riley leave, Spike swears to taste Buffy's blood, but as he walks off, he falls into an open grave.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. He doesn't have the best attention when he's brooding.
Yeah.
Buffy and Willow debate over a topic from class and discuss Buffy's busy schedule.
And oh man, Willow is so happy. Buffy is getting all into the college knowledge of things, and just Willow's so content with it.
Buffy arrives at the magic box to train and is pleasantly surprised to see that the back room has been transformed into an amazing training room, which we'll be seeing a lot more of over the rest of the season.
Oh man, best present for Buffy.
Harmony seeks Spike and his help because she is frightened that Buffy is out to destroy her. The two conspire to kill the Slayer. Joyce is chatting while making breakfast for Dawn, and in the midst of a sentence suddenly asks, "Who are you?" before collapsing to the floor.
Dun dun dun.
Oh no!
At the hospital, an intern informs Buffy and Riley that Joyce will be fine, but the doctors aren't sure what caused her collapse. Dawn is playing with a stethoscope, and when she listens to Riley's heart, she finds it is racing much faster than normal. After listening to Riley's heart, a doctor recommends that he stays in the hospital, as tachycardia puts him at high risk of a heart attack. Tachycardia, really fast heartbeat.
Mm-hmm.
But Riley disregards her concerns. Buffy tries to think of a way to help Riley and finally resolves to go to Riley's place and contact the Initiative via the bugs in the room.
Because of course there's bugs. There's always the bloody bugs.
Still part of the government, Graham tries to force Riley to see a doctor, but Riley is stronger than Graham and the other agents and gets away. After speaking with Graham later in the day, Buffy takes it upon herself to get Riley to a doctor before he dies. Buffy gives Spike information about the doctor that can help Riley, hoping that the vampire could help find Riley and bring him back there. Instead, Spike and Harmony kidnap the doctor in order to force him to remove the chip from Spike's head.
So visiting Spike was completely kind of counterintuitive.
Yeah, but I mean, Spike's not been a total dickhead recently.
But again, it's his history of being a dickhead that they don't bother considering. Sure, he is pacified and he's not going to cause trouble as a supposed demon, but in most cases he still causes trouble.
But I mean, like, in all fairness, she's a little freaked out that Riley's about to have a heart attack and die. So
Very
anybody
true.
who could help.
Very true. She is running through some emotions.
Yeah, I guess if she saw Harmony there, things would be a little different.
Oh, she would-
Harmony could actually maybe almost do something.
Consider doing something in the future when she gets minions. Like, what's Harmony gonna do? She's the
Spike,
worst.
Get her, but Spike can't harm her.
In most cases, I think it would be a case of, oh, you guys are back together again?
Honestly, I think Buffy would just... You're dusted, gone.
Oh, bloody thank you.
Buffy finds Riley in the Initiative caves, punching into rock because he can't feel any pain. He tells her that he's afraid he won't be enough for her once he lets the doctors operate on him, not the operators operate on him. That would be silly.
Operator, operate on me.
You don't want a phone operator doing an operation on you. That's not good.
No, that's not their job.
After convincing Riley to get medical attention, Buffy brings him to the hospital and finds the doctor gone. Just as the doctor finishes sewing up Spike's skull, Buffy arrives with Riley and a fight ensues. As he tries to bite the Slayer, Spike finds that the doctor only pretended to remove the chip from his head. When Riley suffers a heart attack and collapses while fighting Harmony, Buffy and the doctor immediately turn their attention to him. With the humans distracted, an enraged Spike escapes with Harmony, ranting about his disgust with Buffy and his weirdness with how she is seemingly the source of everything wrong in his life. The Doctor is able to operate successfully on Riley. Later, Graham talks with Riley and tells him he no longer has a purpose in Sunnydale. Without the initiative, he's nothing. Afterwards, Buffy goes to Spike's crypt with the intention of staking him. However, when she confronts him, he angrily tells her to kill him. Spike angrily berates Buffy as the source of his torment and yells that he would rather die than be free of her. However, Buffy cannot bring herself to do it, and the pair kiss. Suddenly, Spike wakes up beside a still sleeping Harmony. He's merely suffered a nightmare, but Spike is mortified at the thought he might have feelings for Buffy.
Oh no. Out of all the particular things, the worst possible thing could supposedly happen.
It's like a weird form of Stockholm Syndrome, but he's not really, like, under, like, Buffy's spell per se. It's just that he can't do anything.
Yeah, it's so good. I love how he just wakes up and you're just like, oh shit.
No, in my case, I didn't really catch on until the reveal of it, where I was kind of like, okay, is it going to be a case? You're making it tremendously dramatic. Oh dear God, why the heck is Buffy kissing
Yeah, they made it
Spike now?
semi-convincing enough.
One of the things I love about Spike as a character is just like his love of soap operas.
Yeah, he just seems to have a soap opera on in the background.
Yeah, because he's referenced Passions a few times, and in this episode he references Dawson's Creek. Just for some reason, that's Spike's jam, and I love that.
That's what he does in the daytime if he's not sleeping.
Yeah, but Dawson's Creek was an evening show.
I guess.
Because it was also on the WB, I think. Yes. So, do either of you have any questions about where this might be headed for me?
Well, there would probably be a little bit more on, like, Dawn, because it just had a plot point, but didn't go anywhere yet.
No.
It was a thing. The importance of that thing we're not sure of, but it was a thing.
Who are you?
Yeah, I wonder if that might come back soon.
At the very
Probably not.
At the very least, she got the prize at the bottom of the box.
Yay!
So, next week we will be talking about the episode No Place Like Home.
Oh boy.
This episode might kill me.
In the terrible sense, or in the
I'm
it's
pretty
your
sure
great
it
love
means
sense?
that it's so good.
So, Buffy learns more about Dawn after she discovers a mysterious orb linked to a group of monks being pursued by an incredibly powerful force. So we're going to learn more about Dawn. We're going to be introduced to our big bad for the season, named Glory.
Ooh.
And Giles is going to wear a costume for his grand opening.
So everything awesome.
In
It
one
is-
episode.
One sweet package of an episode.
Yep. Giles is going to wear his costume.
Alright.
Yay!
When the magic shop is finally opened.
It's so good.
He was already attacked before the magic shop even got opened, which is,
Probably a bad sign.
always a good sign. What are you talking about? Not like the magic shop has a high mortality rate.
So, David, are you familiar with Giles' costume?
Mortality rate?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, I am.
I wasn't sure, but he's going to wear it, and it's going to be
Oh,
good.
death rate.
And it's gonna be a big episode. It's gonna be a good time.
Oh man, all the important things. I can finally stop being concerned of, oh look, there's Dodd, randomly slapped into the episode with all the super glue.
We will also obviously meet the big bad for season 5, Glory. Glory, a little bit different of a villain than we've had before.
Oh no, we had that one. And then that was his first one.
Glory, she's a little bit different than your typical villain in some ways.
Yeah.
So that'll be fun. Anyway, if neither you have any questions for me, that's going to wrap it up for this week.
Alrighty.
I'm Paul.
Dave.
And I'm Justin.
Incredible.